Welcome to Chalaki News, darlings, where we talk about everything pop culture related, politics, whatever's going on in the world, and whatever I choose to talk about is what we're going to talk about, darling. If you hear something in the background, it's just my fan running. Now, good morning, good afternoon, good night. I have not been to bed yet, but I am going to get to bed soon. First things first. Congratulations to Trey Songz. Trey Songz got a son. I mean, don't nobody know who the daddy is, but okay. I mean, who the mama is, but okay. Trey Songz got a son. Yeah. Cute. What else is going on? Yesterday was Naomi Campbell's birthday, the Queen Supreme Diva Runway Extraordinaire. And I believe it was also Monique Hart's birthday. Monique Hart is on, she came from season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race, darling. And also All Stars 4. So, shouts out to both of y'all divas. Yes! Love Monique Hart. Started! Okay. Now, usually how I do this thing is we get to what's going on social media first. Okay? So what else is going on? Let's see. Which app we gonna go to first? Let's go to Facebook. See what's going on Facebook. Let's see, darlings. Oh, Carly Red, Love and Hip Hop star Carly Red, and her fiance calls it quits. Let's click on that and see what's the tea. Now, mama, what's the tea? It looks like another Love and Hip Hop couple has called it quits. Longtime member of Atlanta cast Carly Red and her fiance Maurice Mo Fain have apparently broke up. In a now deleted Instagram post, Fain revealed the news to his followers, suggesting that she was unfaithful. He shared that he learned of what allegedly happened through an Instagram live video someone sent him on Red and rapper Money Bang Yo having a flirtatious interaction. When someone accuses you of doing something, you're not doing it. It's usually because they're the ones doing it, the post read, okay? He completed it with a caption confirming their breakup. I'm officially single. Oh. Carly. Let me go follow Mo, first of all. I like Mo. Carly, you a fool. Everything that I talk about will be in the bottom or below unless I tell you otherwise, okay? Or unless I just, forget. But bless my heart if I do. What else? Let's see. Shout out to my boy, Raphael. Hey, Ralphie. Okay, he posted something I wanted to talk about. Little C's. Yeah, I remember Little C's way back in the day. Crush on You, Lil' Kim. They have officially made up. And he says, after over 15 years of not speaking to each other, Lil' Kim and Lil' C's buried their feud last night and reunited for B.I.G.'s birthday. Yes, also Notorious B.I.G.'s birthday yesterday too, I believe, something like that. So shouts out to all those people. Now for the people that don't know the history, okay. Come on now. Lil' C's basically rolled over Kim on the witness stand and allowed Lil' Kim to jail for pre-jury. Now, do I blame Kim, he says, for not speaking to Lil' C's for over 15 years? Hell no. Says she's a cancer, and we not going to talk about the fact that she funded his whole career and allowed that man to live with her after B.I.G.'s death. See, I didn't know that. Says, if you cross a cancer, just know the grudge is forever. I know that's right. Child, all the good hip hop tea. I love it. Well, they've made up after all that time, C's, he was You know, part of the reason why sis, went to jail. So, whew, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with, to unpack. I never realized how many cancer friends I have. I have tons of friends who are cancers. It's very weird to me. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm a Libra though. But okay. What else is going on? Let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on good on Instagram, child. I feel good. I feel nice. I've never felt so satisfied. I'm in love. I'm alive. Let's see. Shouts out to Sierra. Sierra's going to Harvard, child. Level up. Sierra's going to Harvard. Now, I don't know how she got there. Some people pay their way to get to certain schools. I don't know if she actually took the SATs and things to get to the school. I don't know if she went that route, went the proper route to get there. I don't know if they went back in the day and looked at her high school transcripts. I don't know how they did it. But congratulations to sis. Congratulations to Sierra. That is amazing. Really, really good. However she got there. Congratulations, Sierra. Once again, RIP to Melvin Edmonds. He was in the group After 7. Yes, so with Kavan and good old Mitchell, so rest in peace to him. Babyface, older brother, one of them. Let me see what else is going on. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna talk about some Joseline news in a minute, but according to the Shade Room, Stevie J is asking for full custody of Bonnie Bella. Reportedly fears for her safety. Oh, shouts out to my girl Marie Tuku. Oh, but I mean, Stevie J, you made that monster. You helped make her who she was, who she is, boosting that child head up and stuff, making her crazy. So you have a lot to blame for that. Now you want custody and stuff of your daughter and all that, child. Would you do anything for her before? What you think about her? What happened to Stevie J and Faith Evans? Are they not on Love and Hip Hop anymore? They just vanished. I don't know what's going on, child. That's a whole mess. Ooh, the tea. Is that it for Instagram? I think so. Let me put you on over to Twitter. Lord, I want to send a rest in peace to Muhlaysia Booker, the black transgender woman who recently was found dead. She had been shot. Y'all know Muhlaysia Booker. I did a video on her a while back, and just basically talking about everything that y'all saw the video of Muhlaysia Booker. She was getting beat up in the street in Texas, and the guy they was able to get one guy who was a part of the of beating her, and he ended up getting out, and they don't know if he's linked to the case or anything like that, but yeah, just rest in peace to her. We it's ridiculous. It says, according to on Twitter, make sure you guys follow these folks. Where is it? Right there. I see that. It says Muhlaysia Booker is at least the fourth black transgender person shot and killed in the U.S. so far this year, according to the HRC. It says Dana Martin was 31, was fatally shot in Alabama. Ashanti Carmen, 27, was fatally shot in Maryland. And Claire Legato was 21, was fatally shot in Cleveland. This has to stop, y'all. The most disrespected and the most disrespected and the group of people that is treated the worst in this world is black women and black trans women, and we have to protect our sisters. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't know. It's so unsafe out there. Like, it's terrible and it's sad. And, we just have to do better somehow. That's I don't know. I don't want to get emotional, but it's just really rough. I think this happened last night. It says the 1970s classic All in the Family and the Jeffersons returned for a single night, and viewers loved the sight of Marissa Tomei, Woody Harrelson, and Jamie Foxx playing the famous characters on stage. I believe also Wanda Sykes was also in it, and Marla Gibbs. And I believe Jennifer Hudson as well. I could be wrong, but I believe so. So that's awesome to see that. I love that. And I love all those actors. I do indeed. Let me write this down real quick. Okay, let's see. What else is going on Twitter? Let me go to my computer for this. Recently, y'all know that Kandi Burruss, she is doing this whole Welcome to the Dungeon tour. It's like an actual thing. And recently, she, I believe, was in New York, and she had Foxy Brown come out. She's having all kind of artists come out. Foxy Brown, Trina, Tamar. Like, everybody's coming to the dungeon. Shamari's there. Like I said, she had Foxy there. Y'all know Foxy has had issues with her ear, with her hearing, for years now. Now I follow Foxy, but I don't follow Foxy like that. I thought that everything was okay with Foxy, in terms of with her hearing, or she was much better, but apparently she's not. She was on stage, and, well, I'll let y'all listen to it. Oh, child, I was on it. Oh, enjoy the music. Y'all see how far she is from the lyrics, and she's behind the lyrics. Poor thing. Poor thing. She just don't know what's going on. Lord have mercy. They booed her so much. Kandi had to end up coming out there, and they end up playing Lil' Kim right after her. The shade and the gag, and the gag and the shade. I will find a video of this and put it in the bottom bar below, y'all. Oh gosh, just sad, you know. Poor. I actually feel bad for her. I don't find that really funny because I feel bad for her because she really, you know, but I don't know, y'all. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Bless my heart, you know. Oh. Foxy Woxy. That's kind of messed up, y'all. Okay, what else is going on? Is that it for Twitter? I think so. Ain't nothing else going on Twitter, y'all. Okay, let's get to some other news. Let's see. CelebrityInsider.org. T.I.'s daughter, Deyjah, says looks stunning with her two mothers at graduation ceremony. Check out why some Tiny Harris fans are blasting the dress code fashion police criticizing the pictures. Now, Deyjah, she looks like her mom, and Deyjah mama got on a little hoochie dress. But okay. Says the three proud parents stepped out to watch and cry as daughter Deyjah Harris graduated from high school to get ready to head to college. The two proud mamas, Tiny Harris and Miss Nico. Tiny has always made it known that she is Deyjah's second mom, along with a beaming T.I. posted with the bright young woman who is a model and maybe a future politician. Deyjah's super pretty. She's very beautiful. Tiny shared a few pictures of the entire clan with Miss Deyjah, who looks stunning in the white dress. Lovely, lovely. Congratulations, Deyjah. Okay, now what is Kim doing, child? Kim Kardashian slammed for putting her newborn at risk of sudden infant death syndrome. What is going on, Kim? You just got him. After sharing a pic of the newest addition to the family, son Palm, I guess, Kim Kardashian got a lot of criticism both from her many fans as well as from medical specialists. The reason why the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star was mom shamed was that she apparently put the newborn at risk of SIDS. The snap was actually shared a few days ago, but the concerns are getting more and more visible among social media users. The photo shows baby Palm sleeping on his back, all snuggled up in blankets and wearing a hat. While some fans gush over how cute he is and others mock Kim and Kanye's choice for a name, others was actually worried that the parents put the newborn under the risk of SIDS. Here are the few of the reactions. You think after 4 years she would know to lay the baby on his back with nothing else in the crib. Disaster for SIDS. FYI, you must take all that crap out of the crib and allow your baby to have a safe sleeping environment. This is a cringeworthy at best and SIDS trap at its worst. Safe sleep should be your choice, not best. Child. Child, that little baby fine, child. Y'all find y'all something to do. My God. Shit. Baby gonna have SIDS. Kim got crabs, allegedly, whatever. Kanye got the worms. Kanye got some. Kanye crazy. What else is going on? Let me see. Should I go and order with this tea? I'm gonna go and order. Okay, so apparently, I have the tea. I have the new notes from for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Who's coming back next season and their salaries, child. I got the tea. Okay, it says that Shamari has been demoted to a friend. She was allegedly coming off the bat. She was making $250,000. And now, allegedly, she's going to be making $800 an episode. Now, if I wasn't doing much, and I was just sitting at home, or doing whatever, and making $800 a day, that's pretty good for me. That's good for me. But for her to go from $250,000 allegedly all the way down to $800 allegedly, that's a lot. That's a big decrease, child. I don't know why they took Shamari's peach. Shamari is a part of my childhood, black. I've always liked, Shamari. So maybe that's why maybe I'm a little biased towards her. Not trying to be, but I just feel like Shamari's the homegirl. Shamari reminds me of people that I grew up with in the hood. So, I mean, okay. Let's see, Tanya. Now, last season, Tanya was making $200,000. And now this upcoming season for season 12, she's going to be making allegedly $250,000. So Tanya came up, and I believe Tanya will still be a friend to the show. I believe, but I'm not completely sure. Okay, Marlo. Allegedly, Marlo was making $275,000 last season. And this season, they bumped it up. She'll be making $30,000 a season. My God. And thank God that Marlo is okay. I know recently she, went to the doctor about her breasts and everything, but she's okay, thank God. But wow, and she's just a friend to the show, Marlo. And we don't have to get all up in her business and know her tea. I would like to be a friend of the show too. If you're making that much and all you gotta do is just keep stuff going, child. But I would want to sit in the seat that Marlo's sitting in. That's a messy seat, Because as soon as some tea get out about Marlo, these girls can't wait to spill it. I know, because they're going to get her back for all the stuff she's done. Okay, moving on along to Eva. I believe Eva's coming back next season. Also, just recently got some tea from one of my good friends, SunsetNoir.com. She recently, told me that apparently, Shamari's pregnant. So congratulations to Shamari. I mean, my God, they need their money back. Make Shamari a house. Make Shamari a peach. Give Shamari a peach. I was gonna say make Shamari a household name. Give Shamari a peach, child. She add more kids to the litter, child. Okay, so Eva's apparently is I guess she's still gonna be a housewife. Anyway, last season, or the season that she came in, she was just a friend of the show. She was making allegedly $250,000, and now she's gonna be making $275,000. Go, Eva. Oh wow. Wait, so Marlo gonna be making more than her? What's the tea? Now tell me what's the tea. Okay, now on to Cynthia. Here come the big money makers now. These four ladies. And I guess it just depends on how long you've been a part of the show and, how much drama you bring to the show, etc. And obviously the friends to the shows is going to make less than the ones who hold the peach. Okay, so Cynthia, last season, season 11, she made allegedly $1.75 million. Now this season, she's going to be making $1.8 million. That's a lot for Cynthia. But maybe Cynthia's going to bring some drama. Maybe Cynthia's going to bring some tea. Season 12 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, we're going to see. Porsha, allegedly last season, I think she was making like 1.2 million, but this season 12, allegedly she's gonna make 1.3 million to be a part of the show. So I mean, it's a little small pinch of an increase, a pinch. Kandi Burruss, child, the big bucks. Kandi Burruss, allegedly She made $2.2 million last season. This season she's gonna make 2.3 season. It also depending on how much you make, it also depends on how much businesses, how much you got going on. So it's the businesses, it's the drama, and how long been on the show. I'm assuming. Okay, Nene. Nene is forever the queen of the show. And Nene is making last season she made $2.7 million. This season she's making allegedly $2.85 million. My God. I see this why she keep mess going. I mean, if I was making them kind of bucks, I wouldn't care either. Dear God. But that's just a trade-off for everybody being in your business. If they're gonna pay you that much money, you got to give a whole lot of your life up for sure. Which is definitely a downfall in many areas. Now, allegedly, Kenya Moore is coming back to next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Congratulations to Kenya. We missed her. But Kenya Moore on season 10, she was making $1.5 million. That's the season she left off on. But now she's taking a decrease. She was gone for that season. Now she's back on the show. And for this season, season 12, she's going to be making $500,000. Now, going from $1.5 million to $500,000 is a big jump. That's a big decrease, for sure. But I understand it. She has to kind of prove her rights again. She has to kind of, work her way back up there. I mean, I get it. I get it. Still no sign of whether Phaedra Parks is going to be on the next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I would love to see Phaedra and Kenya back. But I don't know. We're going to see. What else is going on? Wendy Williams' son and his father, Kevin Sr., they got into an altercation, child. Allegedly, they was out at a park they was at a parking lot, and allegedly they got into it about something about spousal support or something. Kevin Jr. put him in a headlock allegedly. Kevin Sr. put him in a headlock allegedly. Kevin Jr. and Kevin Jr. punched him in the nose allegedly. Police was called, or Kevin Sr. called the police or something. He's not gonna press charges against his 18-year-old son. It's just a mess. Kevin Sr. feels like he don't like how his son is taking his mama's side, which is Wendy Williams. Mama's boy, daddy's girl. That's the way it is. And why wouldn't he take his mama's side? Not saying that Wendy's innocent at all, but sir, you've done a whole lot of wrong to Wendy. So I mean, hey, speaking of Wendy Williams, she's been hanging out with Black China and things, and her and Black China and Tokyo Tony have made up. They're back friends again, mother and daughter. Hope Tokyo Tony have given up her Instagram live days, but we don't know for sure. All we can do is hope and pray, right? Claudia B, Belka Lees. Belka Lees have recently canceled some of her shows and Be More and things because, of her plastic surgery. Y'all know, after she had the baby, she had a liposuction, and I believe she had a boob job done too. I don't know why she had all that done. And especially seeing this, I don't know for sure, but especially seeing this how she probably wants more kids. I don't know why she had all that done when it's just gonna fall back down and fall out when she have more kids anyway, and unbuckle and pop loose and everything else. So everything gonna get back natural. So I don't know. I don't really know why she did it, but I do know. Career, Hollywood, the media, etc. But anyway, she was dipping it and doing it on stage, child. She had to cut it. She had to cut that thing, child. Them stitches was allegedly popping her loose and pus and blood all over the stage, allegedly. So You know, we wish Cardi B the best. What else is going on? Whitney Houston. I'm so sick of Pat them. Whitney Houston and Sissy. Sorry. Pat Houston and Sissy Houston and Gary Houston and the Houstons and the niece and everybody else. They trying to create a hologram of Whitney Houston. Y'all know they done that with Michael Jackson. I believe Tupac. I believe Left Eye from TLC. They've done that hologram mess multiple times. I think it's weird. I think it's a chop. Just stop. It's just not. No, it's weird. It's scary. It's eerie. Stop it. So that's what they're trying to do, and they're also trying to put out some new Whitney Houston music, which is why let these people just. God. You work them while they're alive. You work them to death while they're alive. And then when they're at death, you work them some more. It's ridiculous. God rest Whitney Houston. We love you. But your family is really twisted and messed up. What else is going on? Aretha Franklin. Child, Aretha. They done found 3 wheels of Aretha Franklin. Child, one was up under this cushion in a spiral notebook. And another one was locked, and 2 other ones was locked away in a safe. Aretha Franklin has 4 boys from ages 49 to 62. Now I know that she had, I believe she had her first son real early when she was a young teenager. Aretha's been through a lot in her life. It's a whole documentary out there about Aretha, how allegedly her father, who was a pastor, was messing around with her, all kind of stuff, and it was alleged that he was possibly the father of her first son or something. I don't know. It's alleged, but God rest Aretha Franklin. Anyway, they found the 3 wheels, and she says that she's gonna leave one of her sons the house, and it's just a lot with that. And that's definitely a conversation that we don't like to talk about when it comes to wills and all that kind of thing. But it's definitely a conversation that needs to be had. It's real life. I mean, it is what it is. It's rough. It's rough to talk about, but it's definitely important to have. And so many people end up leaving this earth and they don't have a will set in place. And you have to try to find money to bury them. It's so stressful. You're already grieving and you have to go through this, trying to get up money to bury them and all that, or whatever you're going to do. And it's just best to have all that set in line, set in place, because none of us know, when it's our time. Hopefully it's our time a long time from now. I'm trying to live to be at least 110. I'm 29 now. So I got a few years to go, so I can dip it and do it. Okay, what else is going on? Did I say congratulations, Sierra? Yeah, congratulations, Sierra. Getting accepted into Harvard University. Now we don't know how she got there. Like I said, once again, but congratulations to her. Let me see. Halle Berry. This is a very interesting story. It says Halle Berry speaks to a black journalist after publicist says no. I'm gonna find her Instagram. Let me see.
Oftentimes, black reporters.
Okay, now here's the video. Her name is Emerald Marie. Very beautiful girl. This is her information down here. Can y'all see that? I hope you guys can. Y'all think you can. That's her Instagram and stuff. Emerald.marie.tv. Her Twitter is blacklola_. Okay, now let me play this video for you guys.
And black outlets are pushed to the end and unable. Oftentimes, black reporters and black outlets are pushed to the end and unable to get the proper interview that they need. Well, tonight, Halle Berry interviewed with everybody. As she approached myself, and I was the only black woman on the carpet, and there was only one black male. As soon as they got in front of Lamar and myself, her PR said that she had no time to speak to us, and they began to walk away.
Watch now.
They are a group. One group. Because we're doing group print, and they're already starting at the theater.
And I prepared all day. I was super excited. Who doesn't want to talk to Halle Berry? You know what I mean? And she looked at me, and she looked at Lamar, and said, "No, you guys are gonna have me skip. I can't skip my brother and my sister." And she turned back around and walked right up to us, and we interviewed her. And I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I got emotional, and I still am, but I take so much pride being black and being one of the only black faces in so many spaces that I'm in. And I just felt like for her to turn around and get
oh my God, I love Lamar Dawson.
The opportunity, I have a newfound respect for
It was hard. I never worked that hard.
I just want to encourage every black woman and male to continue to break barriers in all of these industries, because our faces will be seen and our voice will be heard.
Halle Berry.
Amazing. I thought that was super important to share. Wow. Your publicist trying to... Oh no, we ain't got time. You see how they do us? Oh, shouts out to Halle Berry. You a true G. We love you, darling. Living legend. Shouts out to you, darling. Emerald Marine. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. Moving on. We have Basketball Wives, y'all. Basketball Wives will be back on June 19th. And it's the same girls from last season. Like legit. And they're going to have one new girl. Read a little bit. Let's see. It's going to be back on a Wednesday. I don't like that it's on a Wednesday. But hey. I don't know why. It was on Monday nights, I believe. Monday or Sunday. Anyway. The show is welcoming back longtime cast member Shawnee O'Neal, Evelyn Lozada, Tammy Roman, Jackie Christie, Muhlaysia Pargo, and Jennifer Williams. So Jennifer Williams gonna be back. And y'all know the whole tea that happened with Evelyn and Jennifer. Jennifer calling her daughter, allegedly a whore with the Explorer and all that. So it's gonna be... But they also got Christian, the new girls was on the last season. Malaysia's cousins, Christian Scott, Cece, I cannot say her last name, Gatuez, and OG, cannot say her last name. They're returning for their second year, and with a new cast member called Phoebe Torres. The upcoming 16 episode installment will continue to highlight the women as they balance careers, love, family, blah 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 blah. Oh, it's a whole mess. And my sis, Too Cool, she sent me something on Twitter that allegedly, Jackie Christie was beaten up by some of Malaysia cousins or something. Malaysia's from Compton. So let me not say too much. So, allegedly they beat Jackie up and left her on the curb. Why y'all beating that lady? That is an old lady. Why is y'all beating that lady up? And Jackie, why is you putting yourself in these positions to be beat up? What is going on? And I thought Malaysia and Jackie was friends. Why is people beating Jackie up? Lord Jesus. Evelyn, you didn't help. You and Jackie friends now. We ain't that cool, they say. Ooh, bless our heart, bless our heart. The last thing I want to talk about was this whole stupid thing between these female rappers. Okay, basically Hazel E. She put out a song a while back called Act Up, Shacked Up, whatever. And y'all know the City Girls got the song Act Up, Act Up, you know, written mainly by little, what's his name? Is it Lil Yachty? I don't know. These folks of today, Lil Ugly, I don't know. Lil Yachty. And apparently Hazel E got word from it that they copied her song and stole the name of her last EP called Girl Code, allegedly. I listened to the song. They don't sound that similar to me, but whatever. Y'all know how these reality stars do. So Hazel E, you know, she recently spoke on it. She put out a diss track, and she directed it to Young Miami, which is one of the members of City Girls, and JT, which is another member of the City Girls. City Girls got the song out, Act Up, whatever. And so, you know, she put the diss track out, and all of a sudden, Joseline Hernandez, she jumped into it. She jumped into the team out of nowhere. And this is what Joseline said. Joseline congratulated Hazel on the diss track, said that it was fire, in which it sounded like something that Joseline would do, in which that's not a compliment. But this is what Joseline said. I don't own the rights to this.
What up, y'all? Puerto Rican princess in this Shout out to my Hazel E. And I didn't know it was a crime to support your homegirls online. And for you trolling nappy-headed ass, trolling ass, you know where the to find me. Lauderdale. Oh, ain't she cute?
Jocelyn, what you on? What you on? And you got a daughter. You need to cut some of this foolishness out. I thought Barney Bella made you a better woman. You need to cut some of this foolishness. I swear.
You motherfuckers ain't washing y'all legs.
What is going on? Oh, it's on that automatic thing. Anyway. So Jocelyn, find you something to do. You know, Young Miami, she was being petty with the girls back. She threatened them, told them to pull up. I'm from Miami. I'm this, I'm that. Trina jumped in and got on Hazel E. Was just like, y'all tripping. Like, you know, we from Miami. We don't do this. We'll pull up on you. So apparently Young Miami, she got the whole Miami on her side in this case. And, you know, so they ready for Jocelyn. And they ready for Hazel E. Hazel E got back on the Instagram Live. Was just like, child, I was just playing with y'all. I was just playing. I ain't mean no harm. Just like y'all the young folks need to get y'all life. Like, this crazy. Like, all this violence. And it's just hip-hop beef. You know, like, what's going on? I'm a legend in this game. You know, I just feel like once you done went on Ayala Van Zandt, everybody who go on Ayala Van Zandt, most of the time y'all still go back out into the real world and do the same foolishness y'all did to get y'all in there. And I just feel like if y'all done went on a show like that, y'all really need to better y'allself for real. And most people don't. And we all know that Hazel E was on there. Pop my ass. Throw away the key. It's just crazy. It's silly. It's foolishness. But it's our culture now. And hey, it is what it is. Young Miami, she's a funny girl though. But she's also a child. She's very young compared to Jocelyn and Hazel E. Child. That was all for Chalaki News, darlings. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's King's World on Instagram and Twitter. At It's King's World 89 on Snapchat. Chess King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.